is Erica Mays. I'm 34. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I study and I follow Bob Proctor. I'm really concentrating on the law of attraction, but there are more laws that maybe I'll get into a little bit later. But really what you do is, and I'm going to give you kind of step-by-step instructions so that you can follow it. Okay, so number one, you have to focus only on what you want. A lot of times people focus on their bills and the lack of what they don't have. Or they focus on what they don't want. Oh my God, I hate my car. I hate my job. And so you attract more experiences. I'm stopped at a red light. And I'm doing this safely, guys. I'm holding my phone like out of my side window and I'm looking straight, so I'm okay, I'm safe. But you have to admit to yourself that the way your life is not because of random circumstances or events. Your life is the way it is, either good or bad, because of the thoughts that you tell your mind. You have two minds. You have a subconscious and you have a conscious mind. Your subconscious mind speaks all the time. And it, a lot of times, it will talk you out. I'm at a stop sign. It will talk you out of following your dreams. It will put fear into you. It'll say, no, I don't want to do that. I'm too afraid. So when you use the law of attraction, you go against what your subconscious tells you. And you replace those thoughts with positive ones. So you go, if your subconscious goes, no, I can't do that, it's too hard. Then you say, no, yes, I can do that. And I'll do it and it'll be easy. Okay. Now I'm stopped at this school. Now this is very interesting because I came down this street impromptu. I forgot what street this school was on. But I went to this kindergarten right here. Coming up, I had to stop and let the kiddies go past. Detroit ward off. I went there for kindergarten. So this is my community. I have a beautiful community. And I really wanted to shoot from here just to show people the beauty of Detroit. But anyway, so you tell yourself, no, I can do it. So for instance, if you really hate your job, then you predominantly think about hating your job. You think about the people at work that you don't get along with. You think about your boss that is unruly and disrespectful and rude. And these thoughts go into your mind and they plant seeds. So to become a master of your thoughts, even though people may be rude, people may be unruly, people may treat you the way that you don't want to be treated, you don't harbor those thoughts. So you would say, my boss was rude to me today, but I'm going to pray for a better job and I'm going to attract a better job into my life. And that's what you do. So right now I'm riding through East English Village because I'm doing this deliberately. And Bob Proctor talks a lot about stating that I am so happy and grateful now that I have blank. So I am so happy and grateful that I have a new home in East English Village. I love my new home. Okay? I love my new home. It's beautiful. I love to come home. I love to plant flowers in my backyard. Get as detailed as possible. Get as detailed as possible with your requests. And you're kind of like pretending as though you already have it. So that's why I said, yes, it is faith. It is faith. Because you're pretending that it is already yours. So now we come to a poor area of the community. Now, what I used to believe was when I saw somebody with a car, it wasn't that good of a car or whatever, or I saw somebody living in a home that wasn't that nice of a house, I used to think that it was because of money. You know, they just can't afford it. But studying what Bob Proctor teaches and studying him daily, I'm learning that that's not the case. The case is, that's a garbage truck. The case is, it's not a matter of how much money you make. When you look at people that don't have, what you are looking at is their thoughts. When you're looking at a person with a car that they don't like, you're looking at their thoughts. When you're looking at a person that lives in a community that they don't like, you're looking at their thoughts. Their thoughts are sabotaging them. It has nothing to do with money. This philosophy has nothing to do with what you have now. You start out with nothing, doesn't mean you end with nothing. You can start out with $5. It doesn't matter. It's all about what you choose to attract using the power of your mind. Your mind has actual brain waves that can be recorded. So imagination is not a fairy tale thing that Barney talks about, and when you grow up you just forget it, and now it's the real world. Now I just got to go to work. And the imagination is actually a very, very powerful tool. I'm getting excited. The imagination is a very powerful tool. It is not just fairy tale. It is not just a game. So you can use, wherever you live, you can use your imagination and imagine yourself living wherever you want to live. It is that simple. Now, it only works if you believe it works. If you don't believe it works, then you are absolutely correct. Oh, these are some nice basketball courts over here. Stop over here for a little bit. I'm going to have to bring Orion over here and play basketball. There's some really nice basketball courts over here. Some over here too. Look like brand new rims. So anyway, it's early in the morning. I'm getting my day started early. So those are just some little tips. I'll be explaining in my own words more about, the law of attraction, how you use it, how you use imagination to create your world. So wherever you are now, the idea is to come to the realization that you are where you are based on your thoughts. You can even use it short term. For instance, if you're having a bad day, refer back to your thoughts for the past hour, for the past 2 hours. Here's a park. It's very nice. Looks relaxing. So just concentrate on what you're thinking about. So if someone says something rude to you, you are not allowed to have negative thoughts. To have a negative thought about another person does not hurt that person. It hurts you, and it hurts. It literally can affect your day. That's how powerful it is. Yesterday, one of my life teachers sent me an email. He was my sensei when I was a kid. I'm stopped at a red light. He was my sensei when I was a kid at the local 4-H. And he was also a minister at my church. And he sent me a message. It was an interview that Harry Belafonte did in regard to Kaepernick and his stance, and his feelings about why he doesn't stand for the national anthem. And so the first thing that he said was, to mute the slave has always been in the best interest of the slave owner. So now these houses are a little bit better, so you can tell the mindset of the people on this block. When you come to a block, the people just really don't care about their homes, or people are more poor, or you can see that they really and there's a house that's kind of run down, but for the most part, these houses look okay. You're looking at the house, of course, but what you're really looking at is the mind frame of the people that live in the house. That's what you're looking at. So you have to train yourself to look at things differently. Be a master of your thoughts. Never let anybody make you have negative thoughts, even if they're acting negatively, or even if there's a situation going on. But back to the slave comment. He said, to mute the slave is always in the best interest of the slave owner. Okay, so my question to you watching is, what are you slave to? You're a slave to whatever you're thinking about and whatever you're doing every day. Whatever you're loyal to, that's what you're a slave to. And I used to be a slave to negative thoughts. I used to. When I started to realize that I could control my thoughts, my whole life changed. So I'm going to go ahead and get off, guys. Getting my morning started early. I'm writing a book right now. I got a couple projects going on. Trying to start a family business. So I have to master my time now. I'm off today. So I'm going to maximize this time. So everybody have a blessed day. Please keep tuning in. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Please like, subscribe. Please comment. Please share. If there's any questions that I can answer, you can ask me, and I'll do my best to get the answer. This is Gratiot. This is like one of the main streets in Detroit. If you're from Detroit, then you already know what Gratiot is. Gratiot is like a straight shot from downtown to anywhere you want to go in Detroit. So natives know what Gratiot is, but for the other people watching, they may not know. And that's Gratiot. And these people are headed towards downtown. Okay, so have a blessed day, everybody. Peace.